Reactive people find obstacles in problems that face them and complain there's nothing they can do about it. They find life is governed by something outside of their control. He makes me so mad because he won't listen to me. Something external makes reactive people feel a certain way, good or bad, as opposed to being responsible for your own feelings. Viktor Frankl was a psychiatrist and a Jew who was imprisoned in the death camps of Nazi Germany. Imagine getting tortured and not knowing if you're next in line to the ovens. However, the Nazis could not take his freedom away. Only he could decide how this was going to affect him. He would visualize himself lecturing his students. Through mental exercises, he would grow and cultivate his inner freedom. The Nazis could control his environment, but only he could choose how to respond to his captivity. Reactive people tend to use language such as "I can't" or "there's nothing I can do." Meanwhile, proactive people say everything from a place of abundance. I will, I choose, or I have control over my feelings. We have the power to choose our response to whatever happens to us. Habit number 1 is be proactive. Imagine going to a funeral. All of your family, friends and co-workers are there. You walk up to the coffin and you look inside and you come to face yourself. What would you like people to say about you? Do you want to be the best possible parent, co-worker or friend you can be? Do you want to be remembered as the father who was there for support and love no matter what? Or the worker who comes into the office with great joy to share with everyone? Instead of being grumpy and negative, how could you actually get people to thrive in your presence? For most of us, the person we wish to be is not the person we are right now. What do you want to achieve in life? Who do you want to be remembered as? Habit number 2 is begin with the end in mind. When most people come home from work or school, they spend time watching TV or scrolling through the infinite Facebook feed. How does this help you achieve the life you want? Unless it is becoming a couch potato, you might need to reconsider how you spend your time. A lot of people can't find time to work out a few times each week, which leads to deteriorating health, which could have been easily avoided. The third habit is about doing the things which will lead you to achieving your goals you set in habit 2. For example, as a student, I can prepare myself for a lecture by reading the chapter in my textbook before going. When I'm there, I can listen more carefully to the ideas I did not understand during my preparation. So in the end, taking the exam would be less stressful because I now understand the course better. Habit number 3 is put first things first. The Prisoner's Dilemma is a story in which two prisoners must decide whether to confess to a crime. Neither prisoner knows what the other will do. The best outcome for prisoner A occurs if he or she confesses, while prisoner B keeps quiet. In this case, the prisoner who implicates the other is rewarded by being set free, and the other who stayed quiet receives the maximum sentence. This is a win-lose outcome. One person benefits while the other one gets the short end of the stick. But if both prisoners implicate each other, they each serve the maximum sentence, a lose-lose outcome. If neither confesses, they both serve a reduced sentence. This, however, is a win-win outcome, where both prisoners gain a benefit from working together. Imagine this story happening in your personal life or in your workplace. How creepy would it be to take advantage of someone for your own good? Instead, seek to find mutual benefit in all interactions. This means knowing your own true feelings and ideas as well as having consideration for others. Life is not a zero-sum game. For you to win, someone else does not have to lose. Habit number 4 is think win-win. How often do we find ourselves in a situation when a friend says something to us and we reply, "Oh, I know exactly what you feel. I felt the same in your situation. This is what I did," and on we go. Did we really listen to understand? Or only with the intent to reply? We think we know what our friend is going through, because our response is naturally based off our own experiences. We usually reply in one of the following ways. By judging, we agree or disagree. By asking a question based off our own experience. By giving advice. Try to truly understand what the other person is trying to communicate. before you get your own thoughts expressed. Habit number 5 is seek to understand, then to be understood. If you put two pieces of wood together, they will hold up more than they would separately. Together they become stronger. 1 plus 1 becomes 3 or 6 or 9, and you get the point. In the same way, you can create strong relationships in your life. For instance, when a mother and father brings a child into the world, together they have created something truly amazing. Everything in their lives have prepared them for this moment. 2 heads are better than 1. Their differences is their strength, not their weakness. Bringing both of their personal experiences to the table, they can now face challenges they couldn't do on their own. People often mistake uniformity for unity, sameness for oneness. By valuing each other's differences, we gain new insight. Habit number 6 is synergize. The 7th and final habit is about you. In order to practice the other 6 habits, you need to take care of your own well-being. Physically, taking care of your body by exercising, resting, and eating healthy. Socially, by making meaningful relationships with other people. Mentally, expand your inner self by reading, teaching, and learning. Spiritually, through meditation or spending time in nature. Seek balance in life. Every day is a new day, and with each day comes new opportunities to improve yourself. The 7th and final habit is sharpen the saw.